Guys, hold on because the impossible is starting to happen. Conor McDavid, the biggest name in hockey right now, might be leaving the Edmonton Oilers. And the most talked about destination? The Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, you heard that right. After a crazy offseason full of rumors, we finally have hot information coming directly from McDavid himself and trusted insiders. And this could completely change the NHL landscape in the coming months. The situation is getting very real. And believe me, Edmonton fans need to start worrying. Hey everyone, before we dive into this topic that's set to shake the hockey world, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because here you'll follow all the hottest news in the hockey world. Today, we're going to break down Conor McDavid's future, discuss what it could mean for Edmonton, analyze Toronto's advantages, and even talk about some behind-the-scenes rumors that are heating up. So if you're a hockey fan and want to stay on top of everything, stick with us until the end. Let's start with the facts. Recently, McDavid spoke publicly about his future in Edmonton, and his words were very careful but revealing. He said he's trying to find a scenario that works for everyone, for his family, for the team, and of course, to ensure continued success. This means he hasn't ruled out any possibilities, hasn't committed to staying, and hasn't announced a departure. Additionally, Elliot Friedman, one of the NHL's still most playing at a high level insiders, represents shared new information. McDavid will likely not sign a contract extension before the season starts. That alone puts the situation on a completely different level than what was expected. Over the summer, many believed he would renew quickly, maybe with a shorter deal, but now things have changed. And what are the consequences of this? For the Oilers, the situation is complicated. The team still hasn't strengthened the goalie position, which McDavid clearly considers essential, and the core of the team is aging. Key players are in their early 30s, and time is running out to try and win the Stanley Cup. McDavid, being a player who has already shown he values winning greatly, needs a team that's truly prepared to compete at the highest level. On the other hand, if we look at the Leafs, the story changes completely. Toronto has a solid defense, reliable goaltenders, and a younger, more competitive team. If McDavid joins, the team becomes even more balanced and seriously ready to compete for the Stanley Cup. For him, Toronto also has an emotional factor. It's his hometown, and it's always been his dream to play for the Maple Leafs, which could weigh heavily in his decision. And it doesn't stop there. Austin Matthews, another big name in the NHL, has been a longtime friend of McDavid. They trained together, got to know each other better during the pandemic, and maintain a close relationship. This friendship could influence behind-the-scenes decisions, as well as show McDavid how solid and competitive the Toronto team is. Internally, McDavid is being very selective with his words, avoiding direct commitment, but it's clear he's carefully evaluating his options. He wants to win. He wants to make the most of his career peak, and he knows this could be the perfect opportunity. This caution isn't a sign of indecision, but a smart player who understands that every move is crucial for the future of his career and his family. And now I want to hear from you, hockey fans. What's the percentage chance that McDavid becomes a Maple Leaf next season? 0%, 50%, 100%? Comment down below because we'll discuss everything in upcoming videos. And I want to see what you think. To sum it all up, McDavid hasn't made a definitive decision yet, but all signs indicate that Toronto is in a favorable position. The season promises decisive moments, heated negotiations, and possibly the arrival of one of the NHL's greatest players to the Leafs. Something that would completely shift the league's balance. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned, because the next few months are going to be electrifying, and you won't want to miss a single update on this story that's just getting started.